Hello everybody, this is Denzel from Spellbinders, and I just want to jump in the discussion about the differences between the Glimmer plates and the BetterPress plates. So we will address some of the questions that's going back and forth and hopefully get you some answers. And if you still have questions, chime in and we'll try to get those answers. So there are just a few differences in these two plates, obviously besides the color. The color we did on purpose so that you could tell the difference between the hot foil plates and the BetterPress plates. The main differences are that the hot foil plates are a little bit thicker than the BetterPress plates. Okay, so this is about the thickness of a piece of paper, thicker. So it's about the thickness of a piece of cardstock, thicker than this. So that's one of the key differences. The second difference is that the hot foil plates are very smooth. You can see how if you have a pair, one of each, take them out and touch them, you can see how smooth this is. When you hot foil with this, you need a really super smooth surface. BetterPress plates, if you rub them, it feels almost like there's a little bit of rubber coating or a coating of something or other on top of these. And that's also on purpose because the stamps need a little bit of tooth, a little something for the ink to put on there. So for when you're doing BetterPress, it's beneficial to have something there so the ink can grab onto and it sits up on the surface. So when the ink's in like little bubbles, if you will, so it's like the liquid of the ink, the viscosity, the thickness of the ink works perfectly with the texture that's on these and the material that's on top of these to make it stand up. So these two are designed specifically for those, for each purpose. So this is designed for hot foiling, this is designed for letterpressing. However, you can use your BetterPress plates to hot foil, no problem at all. And let me show you the BetterPress plates. So this is a BetterPress plate pressing, using it as intended, right? So you can see all the detail that you can get. And a lot of these have a tremendous amount of detail. So you can see the details beautiful with inks. They just work fantastic. If you take some of the letterpress or the BetterPress plates and you hot foil them, that tremendous amount of detail also transfers to hot foil beautifully. It is wonderful. It looks just spectacular. So really, really nice. So the detail works terrific. However, on BetterPress plates, you see how wide this design is here? So this letter is super wide. If you try to hot foil Glimmer, something that is wide, the texture that's on these, you will pick that up in the foiling. So you can see this is a foil, and sometimes it looks kind of cool. So if you're going for that aesthetic, that's perfectly fine. So, but just note that you will get some texturing. It looks like dimples, little tiny dimples, or it looks like a little texture on there. So this is what that plate looks like if you BetterPress it, if you actually are using it for letterpress. And this is what it looks like if you hot foil it. So you'll just notice like a little bit of texture to your foil. So that's the only drawback of hot foiling with your BetterPress plates. So the detail holds up terrific. The wide areas, you're gonna get a little dimpling or a little texture effect to it, okay? If you're going for that super, super smooth, high shine, gloss look on your foils, then you'll want to use a hot foil plate because that's how you're gonna get that. That's how you're gonna get that look. So, these, this is the positive, this is the negative of those. These translate that foil and give you a really super high shine look on the foil. So that's the big difference there. BetterPress plates you can use to hot foil or to BetterPress, no problem. The Glimmer plates you can use to glimmer with. works perfectly. The one nuance is technically you could use the Glimmer plates to BetterPress with. We do not recommend it for a couple reasons. One is the ink doesn't set up on the plate as well as it does on a BetterPress plate. So you're not gonna get as even of a coverage. It still looks pretty good. But even more importantly, because it is thicker when it's on the plate here, if you do it once, you probably won't notice a big difference. But if you do it prolonged if you do a lot of hot foil plates, Glimmer plates that are pressed using ink like this, after a period of time, this design is gonna start to show in here more prevalent than it will here. So your platen here, that we call this the platen, that's gonna wear out sooner. There's also a chance that it could wear out the magnet a little bit sooner too. So it's not designed for this thickness. That wasn't the intent. Can you do it? Yes, it'll physically work. Yes, you'll get a result. Yes, you might even be pleased with the result. But just know that over time, you may need to replace the platen or the magnetic sheet here on the chase too. So those are the drawbacks to that. But as crafters, I know that we do understand that some parts and pieces of different machines and cutting plates and knives and blades and things, some things do wear out. So it's not uncommon to replace things. Just know that if you're using Glimmer plates in your BetterPress system, even if you do get an acceptable result that you're happy with, that there's a distinct possibility that it will wear out some of the components quicker. And those components being the platen and the magnetic sheet there. So other than that, everybody sounds like they're on the right track. Have fun, experiment, play with the different things, and see the results that you get. We love seeing beautiful cards and like to see all the things that you guys make each and every day. So enjoy it. Have a crafty day. We'll see you later.